This is Malcolm. I guess he's the one to start with. He's Malcolm. He's 6 years old, and I'm Todd Thornock. This is my wife, Samra, and we live in Ames, Iowa.
We have 6 kids, ages 12 to 2.
About a year and a half ago, not quite a year and a half, in May of 2013, Malcolm got sick, and he was diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma at the end of May in 2013, and has since been treated for that. He did 10 rounds of chemotherapy there at University of Iowa, but ultimately they referred us to New York City to Memorial Sloan Kettering for treatments that they didn't offer at the University of Iowa, but were designed for his stubborn cancer that just won't go away.
So this trip is to go find out how well those treatments have been working. So when I called Corporate Angel Network and they asked what we needed, who we were seeing, between that call and when we heard from them, it was only a couple days.
And that first flight, all 3 of us went to New York because it was our first time going.
Yeah.
And the responsiveness of Corporate Angel Network was amazing.
People are have been across the board, very, very generous with helping, being aware of his condition.
Sometimes he's treated by the corporate executives and by the staff like the guest of honor, which has really been a humbling experience to see how well he has been treated.
This is so nice. At all. It's a pleasure to be here.
So Pepsi's been involved with Corporate Angel Network as long as I've been here, which is 25 years. The scheduling personnel love doing this. The flight crews love doing this. And it may sound odd to say this, but in a weird way, it almost feels like a privilege to be able to do this for a family that really, needs something like this at this point in their lives.
I'm actually always so pleased when I hear that there's a Corporate Angel patient joining me on a flight. And it feels great that a company like PepsiCo would make this available, and it's the right thing to do. It's a generous thing to do.
This was my first Corporate Angel Network flight, and I was a little nervous about it at first, but today happened to be Malcolm's birthday. So planned some cupcakes and a little birthday surprise, and he really enjoyed that, going through what he's going through.
Happy birthday to you. Almost. Try again. Closer. Hey, right there. Being able to have a resources like the Corporate Angel Network to alleviate that monetary strain on our family allows our resources to go farther when we're trying to do this treatment over potentially many years.
There's the whole economics of it. There's an empty seat, and if there's no cost, why not offer it as a donation? But on the other side, Malcolm's been able to share in his bright way. I know that's partly a Malcolm thing, but be able to share his world with them and really open their eyes to what kids are going through and how they're still normal kids even though they're going through horrible trials like this.
The little boy Malcolm that we met was an amazing little boy, and I felt honored to be a part of such a wonderful program.
I think it's really important for corporate aviation departments to consider doing this. Based on my own experience and the PepsiCo experience, we're making an asset available to someone who truly needs it, who really has no other option.
My name is Wally, and I'm a retired oral surgeon. I've been volunteering here since 1989, and the fact is that the seat is on the plane, and if the seat is unoccupied, give us these empty seats if you have them, so we can put people in them who deserve them. This isn't to give somebody a holiday or something like that. It's to save and extend a life.
My question is, why would you not fill the empty seat on the corporate jet?
When you do a Corporate Angel flight during the day and you go home at night, you go home with that feeling that you did something special that day. And it's for someone who hasn't done it, it's hard to describe, but it really is something special.